Pick 2 to defend you, and the rest are coming to kill you. Let's have a look and have a go, shall we? First off, we have a Pokemon one. It looks like there's a wide degree of good things here, but honestly, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick the Sunkern, and I'm gonna pick the Staravia, because here is my master plan. If we have Sunkern, Sunkern learns Helping Hand, and it also learns Seed Bomb. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have 9,950 Sunkern use Helping Hand on the remaining 50 Sunkern to stack up and stack up and stack up an Omega boost that can annihilate the planet. We get the remaining Sunkern to use Seed Bomb, creating bombs with this Omega power. Then we attach those bombs to the Staravia and make them do air bombing raids on the rest of the oncoming people. Ash, obliterated. Snorlax, obliterated. Arcanine, dead. Hyena Pack, done. Slacking, Seviper, none of them are going to be able to live through this almighty nuclear bomb destruction that's coming in. Even the United States of America is gonna feel a little bit embarrassed and emasculated at the fact that I have more explosive potential than their entire nuclear arsenal. But that one's a pretty easy one. Let's have a look at another one, see. This, I think, is the original one that sparked all of the offshoots. So let's have a look. We've got 10,000 rats. We have some lions. We have some cows, some bulls. It's pretty similar to the Pokemon one, right? But here's the twist. This time, you have to take the hunter. If you don't take the hunter, then he snipes you. Boop! Clocked. From 100 meters away. He has a sniper. He has a rifle. What are you gonna do? There's no way you can defend against that. See, but then comes the problem. You have a hunter, but the hunter isn't gonna be able to hold off all of these different animals. So you take the eagles. And what you should do here is fashion a contraption that will allow you to attach all of the eagles with their wing and their flappy lifting power. Attach just one seat to the contraption because we imagine that these aren't gonna be able to hoist 2 people up. Get yourself in there. Use the hunter as a distraction while he snipes a couple of bears and the wolves come running in. All the other animals, they're distracted by the hunter. They want to take him out first because he presents the threat. All the while, you are flying away nice and safe on your bird contraption vehicle that you fashioned out of bamboos and long grass in the Sahara, I suppose. I don't really know how you make it, but this is the best plan that I can come up with, because if you don't, you just get sniped and there's no combination that'll enable you to survive otherwise. Unless you can think of a better idea, this is the best thing that I've come up with. All right, we have a different selection this time. This time you have Patterrz, and I don't know, Patterrz's kind of cringe. It's very weak. We still have 50 Pidgeots, we have 10 Feraligatrs, we have a Team Galactic Grunt for some reason. Assuming the Team Galactic Grunt isn't the very same Team Galactic Grunt that blew up the lake, so they don't have access to bombs in this scenario, which if they have access to bombs, then you wouldn't take that, it could blow up everything. Here's what you do in this scenario. I've come up with a plan. You take the Patterrz and the Feraligatr. You use the Patterrz as a body shield. You send wave after wave of Patterrz at the enemy. They'll be able to make it through because Patterrz suck and they're weak, so they'll definitely be able to make it through, probably with no problems. But while they're doing that, you keep all of your Feraligatr in the back, spamming Dragon Dance. And by the time you have a fully boosted Decuplet, I don't know what a 10 of something is called, a Decuplet, of Feraligatrs that have Dragon Danced up, they essentially become Super Saiyans. They become the protagonists of Dragon Ball, they teleport behind all the opponents, they one-shot them, they become One Punch Man. And when you have 10 One Punch Men on your team, you can't possibly lose. So that's how you win this one. This one's super easy. You take the Rattatas. I don't think you even need anything else, because if you know something called fear, the Fear Rattata strategy is a strategy in which you attach a Focus Sash to a Rattata and give it Endeavor and Quick Attack. The Focus Sash means that it can live any single hit with 1 health point remaining. Endeavor brings the opponent down to 1 health point, and Quick Attack is priority. You can finish them off. So you just spam Focus Sashes on your Rattata, assuming that I have these. I'm assuming I have access to Focus Sashes. I guess they just lie around the place all over. This is the best I could come up with for this. But you spam Fear Rattatas, boom. Easy W, no problems. Oh, we got a bit of a history one here. Okay, we got Templars, Mongols, we got Janissaries, Grenadiers, Prussians, Legionnaires from the old Roman times. Okay, I know what we do here. I think you take the 50 Grenadiers and the 3 Navy SEALs. because morale is huge in this. Listen to me, once the legionaries and the Vikings start seeing their brothers falling left and right as the Navy SEALs gun them down with their M4 carbines and the Grenadiers use their pretty old but still pretty effective matchlock rifles and things like that, they're gonna get confused, they're gonna get concerned, they're gonna run away. You may say that samurai have an unbreakable morale, but I don't know, sending a samurai to do a katana charge in front of a line of guns has never worked out well in the past. That's why the samurai went the way of the goose. So the morale factor is gonna be huge. Also, 3 Navy SEALs can hide from hundreds of opponents pretty easily. They have modern weaponry, they also have modern equipment, modern camouflage, modern armor. They can fight in close range with handguns. They'll probably have a decent amount of ammunition. They'll probably be able to scare off the opponents before they run out of ammo. And when you start throwing grenades, maybe throw in some C4 or something like that, when the explosions start happening, dude, they're gonna run so fast. And you can use the Grenadiers as like a expendable wall of bodies. If they manage to charge into the Grenadiers, there's 50 of them. They'll last a few seconds while the Navy SEALs flank around, start gunning them down from the sides. You can get hundreds of kills and then they'll break immediately. Okay, what is going on here? Tom Cruise's ass cheeks, 2 of them, of course. 5 smooth Yodas. Brendan Fraser or Hawkeye's, but he's out of arrows. Okay, Rickon Stark is pretty much useless. Benjamin Button is pretty much useless. Peter is completely useless. I think Smooth Yoda, it's still a Yoda, right? Like, he's still an insanely powerful, very old Jedi Master. And Brendan Fraser is still the love of moviegoers' lives, right? So I think I take Brendan Fraser for the memes, but I think Smooth Yoda should be able to pretty much handle everything in this scenario. A Lord of the Rings one. Get 2 wizards, 19 men, 1 fellowship, 100 orcs, 15 elves, a Balrog. Okay, you pick the Balrog and the wizards because the Balrog will be able to handle all of the men. 100 orcs don't care, 90 men don't care, elves don't care, dwarves don't care. The Ringwraith, though, I mean, I think 2 wizards combined, they should be able to take them down, and the Balrog can still be used as backup, maybe. And another animal one. We got 4 bears, we got some Komodo dragons, some crocodiles, an elephant, some tigers. Okay, here's what we do. I think we take the bears and the elephant, because the ostriches, they may talk big, but they're not going to come after you. The snakes can get stamped on pretty easily. The bears are going to take care of that, or the elephant can take care of it. The elephant presents a massive morale debuff to everything else, because tigers, they may talk big game, but if they're not in a massive group, then they're not going to be very confident. Going up against 4 bears and an elephant, they're gonna run away. The crocodiles outside of water, they're too slow. The Komodo dragons, they get stepped on by the elephant. The wolves, I think the bears take care of the wolves. I think 1 bear to 2 wolves, they can do that. The rhino is a scary one though. I think the rhino may have us. 2 rhinos, it's gonna be a tough one after that. Assuming the bears are all still alive after taking care of the wolves, maybe everyone combined can take out the rhinos, but that's a toughie. Oh, okay. A video game one, is it? 25 Kirby's? All right, that's insane. Listen, I know God of War. I know Kratos is a god. I know Master Chief is insane. I know Bayonetta is insane. I know Doom Guy literally goes into hell and kills Satan. But Kirby is like multiversal level strength, and you get 25 of them. Just take the Kirby. It's over. It's literally GG's. Kirby will absorb and suck up the Master Chief's Bayonetta and Kratos to gain their strength, and then what are you gonna do? What do you do at that point? Doom Guy has the BFG. That's basically a nuclear bomb in his hands, but Kirby will just absorb it and then fire it back at Doom Guy. It's over. Alternatively, you can also have the 10,000 Tom Nooks to drown them in mortgage bills and basically bankrupt them, which will also get you the victory, I suppose. I don't even need to think about the rest of them to know that that is the correct way to do things here. And also, I know that the correct way to do things on my channel is to subscribe to more patterrz. Why haven't you done that yet? We're so close to 100,000 subscribers. Do it now or I'll be very upset.